Dear students of class 9 and 10, welcome to you all in higher mathematics class. Today, this is the third lecture of higher maths on the topic binomial expansion. So today we are going to learn how to find out a term of any binomial expansion given or any binomial expression. Uh, if any binomial expression is given, then how to find out the term wanted. So dear students of class 9 and 10, welcome to you all in online class. Today in higher mathematics class, we are going to learn about binomial expansion, and this is the lecture number 3. Today we are going to learn how to find out any term of of a given binomial expansion. So suppose you are given a binomial expansion like this, or given a binomial term like this, a plus b whole to the power 5. Now you are said find out the fourth term of the expansion. Uh, expansion. So how to do this? Simply we can draw. We can build up a Pascal triangle like this: 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So find out the fourth term of the expansion. So for this, if we expand this binomial expression a plus b whole to the power 5, we will get 1, 1 into a to the power 5 plus 5 into a to the power 4 b plus 10 into a cube b square plus 10 into a square b cube plus 5 into a b power 4 plus 1 into b power 5. This will be the expansion of in the given binomial expression. Now the fourth term is, you can say this is the fourth term, so therefore the fourth term of the binomial expression expansion of given expression is 10 a square b cube. So this is the answer. Now say you are told like this. Suppose there is a question like this: find out the ninth term of the expansion of a plus b whole to the power 11. Now since the power is 11, then if we build up a Pascal's triangle, then it will be very big triangle, Pascal's triangle, and it will cost a lot of space and also time. So what should we do is, if you want to expand this binomial, then you can write it like this: a plus b whole to the power 11 equal to, you can write it like this: 11 0 a to the power 11 plus 11 1 a to the power 10 b 11 2 a to the power 9 b square plus 11 3 a to the power 8 b cube plus 11 4 a to the power 7 b power 4 plus 11 5 a to the power 6 b power 5 11 4 6 a to the power 5 b to the power 6 plus 11 7 a to the power 4 b to the power 7 plus 11 8 a to the power 3 b to the power 8 plus 11 9 a to the power 2 b to the power 9 11 10 a to the power 1 b to the power 10 plus 11 11 a to the power 0, that is 1, so we will not write a to the power 0, we will write b to the power 11. So this is the uh, so this is the form we can write for binomial expansion of a plus b whole to the power 11. So which one is the ninth term? Ninth term is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 9. This is the ninth term. So you can write that ninth term is a plus b whole to the power 11 is 11, 8, a to the power 3, b to the power 8. This is the ninth term. So this is a very easy task when you expand the binomial expression, then you find out the term. But if you are given like this bigger term, like a plus b whole to the power suppose 20, then it is and a plus b whole to the power 20, and it is said that find out the 12th term. Then it is a heavy task to find out, write down all the 12 terms or 15 terms, then find out the 12th term. Or if it is said that find out the not 12th, you are said that find out the 18th term, then it is very time consuming and also a bigger task. So what we should do is we have to find a pattern by which we can find out the 18th term or 19th term. So we know that for first term, so we are going to find out the 18th term of this expansion expanding the uh, without expanding this binomial. So how to do this? First, we will observe how the terms are coming. Let us consider the first term. What will be the first term? We name it T1. First term T1. T1 equal to T1 equal to, look at this, the first term will be 20, 0, a to the power what? A to the power 20 and b to the power 0. This will be the first term of the expansion. So second term, what will be the second term? We name it T2. T2 is 21, a to the power 19, b to the power 1. So you can write it like this: 20C0, a to the power 20, b to the power 0. Or you can write it like this: 20C1, a to the power 19, b to the power 0. You can write either this kind of notation or this kind of notation, because you know that 20 0, 20 choose 0, and this is the notation of 20 choose 0, and also same notation is 20 C0. They're equal. So you can use any of the terms like this. So I am comfortable with both of these terms. Uh, since in previous lecture I have shown you 20C0, so I will continue with 20C1, 20C2. I will write like this. So third term is T3. T3 equal to 20, 2, and a to the power, here will be 19, here will be 18, and power of b will increase, so e to the power 2, or equal to 20C2, a to the power 18, b to the power 2. So you can write either this or this. You don't need to write both of these expressions. You can write whatever you choose, either this one or this one. So you can see we have written three terms. So we will write four terms and observe what happens here. For fourth term T4 will get 23 a to the power 17 b to the power 3, or you can write it like this: 20 c3 a to the power 17 b to the power 3. Now we will observe what happens here. Suppose if we take nth term or rth term will be, look here, when it is first term, we have always seen that the at the top of the C we will always get 20. So we can write it like this: for rth term we will get a C, and here top of the C we will write 20, because here the power is 20. This 20 will be coming at the top of the C. Now what will be here? Okay, we don't know what to write here, so we will observe what to write here for rth term. R can be any number. So for rth term, you can see that here is 1 when it is first term. At the end of the C or at the tail of the C we have 0. When here is 2, we have to choose 1. When 3, we have to choose 2. For 3 we choose 2. For 2 we choose 1. For 4 we choose 3. So for R we choose R minus 1. For 1 we choose 0. For 2 we choose 1, 3, then 2, and 4, then 3. So when R, we choose R minus 1. Now we can write, there will be A here and B here. So what will be the power of A? You can see when it is 1, then it is 20. When this is 2, it becomes 19. When this is 3, it becomes 18. So we can say this is hard to explain how to find out the power of A. So we will go to the power of B. You can see when it is 1 first term, the power of B is 0. For second term, power of B is 1. For third term, power of B is 2. For fourth term, the power of B is 3. So for rth term, the power of B is R minus 1. That is what appears on the tail of the C. It will be appear on the as the power of B. So now we have left the power of A here. So power of A will be such a number that adding which added with power of B, like power of A and power of B together will be 20. 20. Power of A and power of B, their sum will be 20. So here R minus 1, and what should we write here? So say we have to put x as the power A, then x plus r minus 1 is equal to 20. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 20 minus r plus 1. So you can write this 20 minus r plus 1. So power of a will be 20 minus r plus 1 and power of b will be r minus 1. So now from this we can say therefore 11th term or 12th term or 18th term, whatever term we need, 18th term 18th term is what? 20 c r minus 1, that is 17, b to the power 17 and a to the power 17 plus 3 equal to 20. So a to the power 23. So this is the uh, 18th term of the given series. This is the answer of the question. Now suppose you are given 5 plus 4 whole to the power 25. uh, Not 4, 4a, like this, or like this, 5 plus 5 plus uh, a, like this, 5 plus a whole to the power 25, and you are told to find out the 21st term. 21st term. Now you are given this binomial and told to find out the 21st term. So what you will do is, you know that we will write this rth term rth term is equal to, here will be a c and there will be 5 and there will be an a. So what will be the top of the c? 25. As it is rth term, it will appear r minus 1 here, and here, as here appeared r minus 1, we will write r minus 1 here. So here we should write 25 minus r plus 1, as if we add these two powers it will be 25. 25 minus r plus 1 plus r minus 1, r cancel, 1 cancel, 25 will the result. So uh, 5 will hold such a power that the power of 5 plus the power of a will be 25. So rth term is like this. So 21st term is 21st term, let us say 2021. T21 is 25 C 20, as r minus 1 will be here. You can say like this, 5 to the power 5 to the power what we don't know. We know that a to the power 20. So 5 to the power 5 will appear. 5 will appear here. So this is the 21st term. We can write it without expanding the series. Now let us say another example is like this. General term of x plus y whole to the power n. General term means such a term or such a formula by which we can find out any term of the expansion. of the expansion. Now we can say that first term will be like this: t1 equal to nc0 x to the power n y to the power 0. Second term is equal to t2 nc1 x to the power y to the power 1 n minus 1. And third term is equal to t3 equal to nc3 nc2 x to the power n minus 2 y square. Fourth term is equal to t4 equal to nc4 x to the power n minus 4 y to the power nc3 x to the power 3, there will be 3. So up to fourth term, now we can write that therefore rth term is equal to tr. Tr equal to what? N c r x to the power y to the power r, so x to the power no, ncr minus 1 y to the power r minus 1 x to the power n minus r plus 1. This will be the rth term. So the next term will be r plus 1th term. The next term will be r plus 1th term, which is equal to tr plus 1, and tr plus 1 can be written as like this: n c r minus 1 minus r plus 1 minus 1, that is r n c r x to the power whatever it is y to the power r, and here it will be n minus r. As this term is a general term of the expansion, but this term r plus 1th term is more simplified version of general term. So whenever we are called find out the general term, then we find out the r plus 1th term of a binomial expansion. So when you are called find out the general term of the binomial expansion, you will find out r plus 1th term. That is, write down the general term of 1 plus x whole to the power 10. You will write like this: r plus 1th term is equal to t r plus 1 equal to 10 c r 1 to the power 10 minus r x to the power r. And from this, if you are told to write find out the 6th term from the general term or 5th term of a binomial expansion of the binomial expansion of 2 plus a whole to the power 11 Then what you have to do is you will write fifth term. Therefore, you will write 4 plus 1th term is equal to T5 equal to 4 plus 1. So you will write NC4, that is 11C4. Now 2 to the power 11 minus 4 equal to 6, sorry 7, 2 to the power 7, and a to the power 4. So you can simplify it like this. 11C4 means 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 2 to the power 7 into a to the power 4. So as a result we will get 4, 2, 3, this 2 and this 2 will be gone. Now 30, 330 into 2 to the power 7 into a power 4. So you can write it like this. 2 to the power 7 means 2 to the power 5 means 32, 2 to the power 6 means 64, 2 to the power 7 means 128. So 330 into 128 a to the power 4, which is equal to 330 into 128. It will multiply those. We will 3, 6, 9. We'll get 4, 2, 2, 4, 0 a to the power 4. This is the fifth term of the series. So I can, now I hope that all of you can find out, do this homework by yourself, find out the third term of 1 plus x whole to the power 10, find out the seventh term of the expansion, the expansion of 3 plus 10, sorry, 3 plus b whole to the power 7th term 11. Similarly, find out the eighth term of the expansion of a plus 2 whole to the power 12, or fifth term of 2 plus a whole to the power Then middle term or terms of the expansion of 1 plus 1 by s square or to the power 7. Now, do we calculate all of them by yourself? First, calculate the by not by without the help of expansion by the formula or general term. Use the general term to find out the terms. Then by expanding the series or expanding the by then expanding the binomial expansion, find check it out whether it is correct or not. So this is all for today. Thank you for being in the class. See you in the next class. Up to then, stay good and study hard.